welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. If you're new to the game, let me give you a brief overview. Vigor is a game that is the diet version of Escape from Tarkov. And before you all even ask, yes, I would play Escape from Tarkov once they bring out the console, if they do. I don't got a gaming PC, I can't play it, but if I had a PC, I would bring out some videos on it. I know, so that's out the way right now. But Vigor is a game where you build your house by going out into the world, well, maps, the Outlands. You collect stuff, try not to die. You have an option to kill other Outlanders who are doing the exact same shit as you. And you come home and you upgrade your house. Rinse and repeat. That's basically the gist of the story. Now that's the tippest, sharpest point of the iceberg. Once you go deeper into the iceberg, you will find players that will say, fuck the house, I just want to kill people. It don't matter that I'm sleeping on a bearskin rug. It don't matter that my central air conditioning is a open ass window. It don't matter. I just want to kill people. We call those sweats. And the sweat that you're not noticing, I'm gonna point it out to you. The most obvious motherfucker in this game. Well, in this match rather. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm not going to tell you in the pregame lobby. I'm going to tell you in the game. Now, sweats can be defined as a person that will do any and everything necessary to get the upper hand over their opponent, and will take all advantages to try to beat their opponent. A sweat is somebody who abuses the meta so much to where they do nothing but use it, and they get joy off of just destroying everyone else's game. Now, a sweat in the context of Vigor is thus. The meta assault rifle can be the AUR A1 or the Bugle F1. Also, an SVU on full auto. A sweat will also carry 2 portable signal detectors. Those are devices that will tell them where you are at any given point, at any given time in the game. And the third and final thing, wait a minute. The third and final thing is body armor, aka armor plates. Armor plates basically give you 50% more health, and when a bullet gets shot into your torso, the armor takes the hit and not your actual flesh. So what does that mean? That means the sweat has a weapon that fires 3 rounds in the span it takes a regular weapon to fire 1 round. And that shit adds up, trust me. And I thought that was a person, but it's not. Or if they're using SVU, that's the bugle you're hearing right now. If they want to use an SVU, they got basically a sniper assault rifle that deals the same amount of damage wherever they go. 43 to be exact, 3 shots and you're dead. And they have armor to where if you shoot them and you hit them, guess what? You're not going to kill them unless you take maybe about 30% more shots on target to get rid of their body armor and then go through their flesh and then kill them. But most of the time, a sweat is somebody who has a ton of experience in the game and will outmaneuver you to kill you. And they will stop at nothing to kill you once they track your scent. What do I mean by scent? Footsteps, comm stations, them using a PSD, anything and everything to try to track you down. Now, before you ask, am I a sweat? No. I would like to think not. Do I have sweaty moments? Maybe. I'll let you be the judge of that if you watch my streams. But I would like to think no, I'm not a sweat. Only a mild perspiration. Not a lot of perspiration, but a mild perspiration. A sweat will do something that is called drop shotting. In this game, accuracy is your life. You can be the most accurate when you're prone. When you're shooting a weapon that fires 6 rounds in basically 1.5 seconds, if not, 1.5 seconds, and they all hit the target, guess what? You're vaporized. You're dead. You're gone. Peace. Go back to the spectator mode. Go back to the house. So a sweat will chase you, spot you, drop to the ground to become prone to get as much accuracy as possible, and then proceed to melt your face off. That is what a sweat will do. And here, what you're about to see in this video is me trying to deal with said sweat. Remember when I told you I'm not going to tell you who the sweat is? I'm going to show you in the game. Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to connect the dots here. Remember when I told you all don't buy those stupid ass construction helmets that give off your location because they're so bright on top of your head? Yeah, keep that in mind. So I get pinged, right? That tells the sweat where I'm at that instant. But as you can clearly hear, he's feasting on his 4th kill. Like a bloodlustful animal. And if you're wondering where is he at, you see that blue helmet running across the screen right there? That's him. Now, how much do you want to bet? Damn, he said it before I can even say anything. A sweat will shoot at you if they catch the slightest glimpse of you. Why they do that? Because their instant, reactions are fucking instant. And it's bad because the shooting mechanics in this game are fucking weird. So as soon as they drop shot you, what's the first thing the bullet's going to find? Most likely your head if you're aiming at them. That's why the bugle, if not the Sumi, because the Sumi fires a shit ton of rounds in a very short amount of time as well, is their weapon of choice. Now you see, there's 2 ways to deal with sweats. 1, you can try to fight them, and if you do, good luck. 2, you can evade them. Right? Basically fight or flight, except graduated. So, here's the thing, right? You can kill a sweat. I did it once before. And I did it once before on Battery Snowed Kit 2. I just forgot to hit I forgot to hit the fucking record button. I'm kind of mad about that. That shit happened like 2 days ago. But anyways, here's the thing. A regular player, not saying I'm better than a regular player, but a regular player will shoot for the body and try to get as much hits to the body as possible. A sweat has body armor. If you shoot him and you hit him, guess what? You're just telling them that you see him and you're shooting at him. Right? So early on, when armor plates are first introduced to the game, that's when the whole headshot mentality started really appearing in the front of my brain. Also, there's another tactic to deal with a sweat. Stay at far range. Now here's the thing. You probably won't be able to kill a sweat at far range because headshots come naturally. Now unless you're a god at this game, like how somebody in my Discord is, I forgot their name, but you know who I'm talking about, Discord, and you hit moving headshots, then you can probably make something happen. But here's the thing. A sweat is always vigilant. Even more vigilant than me. Yeah, I know. I said that. Because it's the honest to goodness truth. It is. So, remember when I said you can deal with sweat at far range? That's only the case if and only if they only got a rifle themselves. If they got an SVU, oh yeah, they're shooting back at you. This is the sweat right here. As much as my brain told me to shoot, I'm like, he's a threat. He's getting mortared. He should have low health. He's standing on top of the container. Shouldn't he be getting shot at? Now, yes, I know he's killed 4 people, but you never know in this game. You never know. So I decide to drop my own mortar strike on him. Now, I did this because of that. Body armor protects against bullets, not against explosions. So even though it was only one hit, it forced him out the comfort zone that is the container. Now, more times out of 10, a sweat will become a threat, and they enjoy that, right? Because it draws people to them, and they get highs off of killing people, right? Also, he pulls instant transmission, and he goes from running on that ridge to running down this hill. I don't know how, but yeah. So, if you're going to shoot at a sweat, you got to make sure of 2 things. 1, you can hit them. 2, hit their head. It's kind of like I'm explaining a game boss to you, aren't I? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to draw that conclusion or draw that analogy. Make that analogy. Make that comparison. But to all my new players out there, if you see somebody in a lobby and they have 3 characters in front of their name, chances are they either have some good experience with the game, or you should, stay away from them, because they will chew you up and spit you out. Do you understand me? That's why this guy got, threat so quickly. That's how. So let this video be a warning to all my new players out there, because yeah, there are people out here in this game who will thrive off of seeing you go ragdoll when their bugle shots hit you. Now here's what's interesting, right? Remember when I said the sweat has experience with the game? Notice his movements. I've been tracking him for you all since I've been talking. But he went to where he thinks I was at. There were 3 hills he could choose. The one he's at, the one where the lookout is, where I was, 1 level beneath, and here. It's hard to hit shots at far range. It is. That's why I keep my distance from this dude. And technically, I got the advantage at range because M82. But if I hit 1 bullet to his chest with my M82, guess what it's hitting? Body armor and not its flesh. So there's no point in me firing unless I can pull off a miracle and hit his head. Spoiler alert, I'm not. I know my limits. And yes, I could break them, and I have broke them on stream. But in this encounter right here, the dude was full on wipe lobby mode. And to some viewers of this channel, that's probably what you want to see. Somebody to wipe the lobby. However, I'm a man of common sense, I'm a man of XP, I'm a man of survival. I don't take joy in wiping lobbies. I take joy in big XP numbers, getting through season passes, and pulling off headshots. Not wiping lobby headshots, but the occasional headshot, and nobody knows where I shot from, kind of thing. And it goes right back to the container. Now, why do you do that? I'm not too sure. Because sweats have this mentality too. Even though they have an LED5, a bugle, or a SVU, or a Sumi. No, not a Sumi. If they have one of those 3 weapons, then guess what? They're going to hit the container. For what reason? I don't know. They already got a good-ass weapon. It's like ordering 2 cupcakes instead of walking up to the restaurant hungry and then you get like prime rib. Right? Now let me explain what I mean by that. If you have a pistol and you shut off the locks on a container and then you get an 80 yard and an MP5, boom, you upgraded. You upgraded like fuck, right? But if you have an LAD5 and you walk into the container and you find another LAD5 in the SVU, you didn't really upgrade. You just got a secondary. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's the anatomy of a sweat, people. They're dangerous. And chances are, it's going to take a miracle to kill them or some random ass bullet fired by some random ass raincoat. We've seen it happen on stream. We have. And if you don't know, yes, I do stream Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So people, I hope you've learned something from this video. I know it's a bit different from all my usual videos, but hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I'll catch you next time. Peace.